Hey guys, another install about cellulite and how to get rid of it. All right, so for the ladies out there, and if any blokes have got any cellulite, then this would be a good protocol for 8 weeks to get rid of your cellulite. Okay, um, now cellulite basically is toxic fat, right? So it's toxins trying to push through your fat cells, okay, and then that's what gives it that dimpling effect. And unfortunately, it happens in the places where we least want it, okay, so thighs, butt, especially around those areas, right? Because if you watch my last little video or listen to my last little video, I was talking about toxins and how the xenoestrogens were mimicked as the female sex hormone in males and females, and they'll get stored basically as fat. So toxins will get drawn into fat cells. And then they will push through those fat cells to give that dimpling effect in your body. So basically, cellulite is a clear indicator that you're eating shit and probably drinking alcohol. So this is a little protocol for you to get rid of your cellulite in just 8 weeks. Okay. So the most important thing here is, again, unfortunately, for those who want the secret pill. Unfortunately, there is no secret pill. It is just being consistent, okay, and being consistent with your food. And basically, what you want to think about is your overall calorie intake. Okay, so that's basically the most important thing. All right, calories in versus calories out. Your overall calories will dictate your weight. Okay, so if you're eating more than what you burn, then you put on weight, and if you burn more than you eat, within a not huge amounts, obviously, the deficit being huge amounts or the surplus being huge amounts, you can either put on good quality weight or lose bad weight. Okay, as far as fat and not lose any muscle mass. So this is you can go on your handful diet and stuff like that, like what I mentioned in the previous video that I did. But pretty much, look, you need to know your overall calorie intake first and foremost, and then work it out from there. Okay, and work out your macronutrients. Okay. So if you don't know how to do that, then I would strongly recommend going and finding someone that can do that. Okay, and then working off a controlled macronutrient diet. Okay, and a good place to start is 40% of your overall calories comes from protein, 30% comes from fats, and 30% comes from carbohydrates. Now, that can change. That's subject to change. That's not set in stone, and that may not work for you. This is just an example, okay? You might be somebody that needs a lot less carbohydrates and a lot more fats. Proteins, you need to always hit the right number for, because protein is muscle sparing, especially when on a diet. So, or when you're trying to lean out, should I say? I don't want to use the word diet, even though I've written it right there. So that's a good place to start, okay? Because then you can, if you stick to that for a period of time, then you'll know what to change and what to tweak. And like I said, if you have no idea about what any of this means, then you need to go and find someone who can help you, okay? So again, cruciferous vegetables, that word again, cruciferous vegetables at every meal. Pretty much meaning you need broccoli or white cabbage, cauliflower, spinach, Brussels sprouts, collards, shards, all that sort of stuff. You need to have that at every single meal, and you need to be eating lots of it, okay? And because, like what I've said before, cruciferous vegetables contain indole-3 carbanols, and that will help attach to toxins and flush them out of your system more efficiently, okay? And there are some other things that we can do further on down the page to help with that process. Now, DIM, that's just another thing for the indole-3 carbanols, right? So you can also use a DIM supplement. So go and talk to a naturopath or a dietitian about getting a DIM supplement if you really can't tolerate any of these, or if you have any issues with any of these, okay? Again, omega-3s, 5 grams in the AM, 5 grams in the PM, okay? Helps with the inflammation, it helps with recovery from training. and helps to boost those testosterone levels, which will help your training. L-glutamine, 5 grams AM, 5 grams PM. Magnesium, either the spray, Epsom salts, or the product that I can't remember its name, but I will post up a link to where you can buy it from. But it's really good stuff. Vitamin D and zinc. Okay, vitamin D. If you live out in the tropics, then just go outside, get some vitamin D. And if you have issues with that, then maybe go and get that sort of stuff tested. Go to the doctor. Make health a priority and spend some money on trying to find out what your body's doing. Okay, but they are some supplements to help you along your way. Okay, there are probably more, and some people will probably say that this is wrong, but this is what I recommend and what I feel is best without overcomplicating. Okay. Fermented foods at every meal, sauerkraut or any sort of fermented vegetable would be great. All right, so it doesn't have to be sauerkraut if you don't like sauerkraut, but you need to go and find some fermented vegetables or do it yourself. Okay. After each training session, I would recommend a protein supplement and possibly some carbohydrates as well to fuel the training that you're doing. Drink a minimum 4 liters of water per day. Okay, this is all pretty basic stuff, guys. Vegetables at every meal, eat a controlled diet, know what you're eating, have some of some basic supplements which your body needs. Okay, protein after you work out to help protein synthesis and to help you recover and help you repair. Drink water. Drink 4 liters of water a day. Pretty obvious. 0 alcohol. Okay, and I've said this before. Now, some will watch this, read this, whatever, and go, "Oh, well, you drink?" No, I don't actually. I don't drink a lot. All right, I drink a lot less than what I used to, and also I don't have cellulite. So I keep my diet very, very clean. Occasionally, I have a beer or two. But we try and keep it within the realms of normality. You don't have to go out and get absolutely shit-faced every time that alcohol passes your lips. But if you have cellulite and you're trying to change it and you don't like it, well, stop fucking drinking alcohol. Pretty simple. Green tea, 3 to 5 a day. Okay, catecholamines in that will help fire up your fat loss capabilities, and it will help detoxify your system. And yeah, it's some caffeines in there as well, which obviously jumps your metabolic rate up, gets those calories burning. Okay, and it's just good for cleansing your system a little bit. Okay, minimize your coffee intake, guys. Again, I drink a lot of coffee. I do try and minimize it. Some people will say that I don't, but I do try to. But girls, minimize it for the time being. Don't have it with the soy milk and the almond milk and the milk and whatever. Just try and reduce your intake, okay? Coffee before you train is good. It'll get your central nervous system fired up, and it will help, get you through training, So that's some nutritional stuff, okay? That's what I would do. Again, work out what your calories are. Work out your macros. Make sure that you include these sort of vegetables. Possibly use a DIM supplement. Have some of these supplements, okay? But this is very, very last sort of thing. You've got to get all this right first, okay? Your calories and your nutrients and stuff, that's got to be first. This is much further down the scale, okay? Things like this is important. The 0 alcohol, the green tea, minimizing the coffee, drinking lots of water. That's a must. So training. Progressive weight training, 4 times a week. Do upper body, do lower body, okay? Upper body include the big movements, the bench press, the chin-ups, the dips, the overhead presses, the rows, okay? Lots of back work would be great, okay? Lots of back work. Why? Because you need a strong back to withstand, squatting and deadlifting and things like that. And also, who doesn't want a better looking back? Lower body, squat, deadlift, single leg variations, your lunges, your split squats, okay? Get balanced, all right? Kettlebell swings, great exercise for developing power and also glutes and hamstrings. I want shitty looking glutes and hamstrings, said no one ever. Get them in your training program. Again, you want some help with your training program, let us know, we can help you out. So before each session, okay, include some HIIT training, some high intensity interval training. Jump on a rower, do a Tabata, 4 minutes, bang. Then start your training. Include HIRT finishes after each weight session, so high intensity resistance training. Again, some kettlebell swings, great idea. Goblet squats, 20 on, 10 off. Keep it simple, just 4 minutes worth of work at the end, or even battle ropes or something like that. Include 2 standalone conditioning sessions per week. Obviously, in those conditioning sessions, you do not need to include the HITT or HIT and HIRT after and before, okay, because you're doing your conditioning. Sprint variations, that might be just walking on a treadmill, okay. It might be sprinting on a treadmill, it might be rowing, it might be biking, it might be sprinting outside, it might be hill runs. Prowler work, great thing to do, especially if you're sore from your squats and your deadlifts. So a couple of added extras. So guys, just going back to the training a second, with your progressive weight training, basically what that means is follow a program. Get a program that is designed to make you stronger. Okay, always be increasing the weight on the bar or increasing the amount of work that you did from the last session, whether that is whether it's decreasing your rest time, increasing a set, increasing the reps, increasing the weight, something like that. Okay, making the variation of the exercise slightly harder. All right, always try and progress every session. That is the goal. Progress. Do something more than what you did before. Okay, be better each time. Extras, infrared sauna. Okay, and again, this is an 8-week training program. Okay, an 8-week thing for you to do. Okay, so you need an 8-week training program that has four weight training. Can't talk. 4 weight training sessions per week and a couple of conditioning sessions per week. Extras, you want to be getting in a sauna, infrared sauna, 3 times a week, 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, sweat it out. Foam rolling, really important, gets the blood flowing, okay? Rolling on the target areas to create blood flow. This is what the infrared sauna does as well. It creates blood flow in areas that doesn't normally get blood flow, like subcutaneous fat doesn't always get a lot of blood flow. So you need to get that blood in there to help get rid of that fat, okay? Foam rolling, really good idea. So roll on your thighs, roll on your hammies, roll on your glutes, and do that every night. And before you train and after your training. Hot and cold showers, 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off, hot and cold 10 to 15 times daily, okay? As hot as you can and as cold as you can, all right? That's a really good way. Again, it's all to do with blood flow. You're trying to create blood flow, okay? Non-negotiable, 7 to 8 hours per night of sleep, okay? No lights, no phones, no nothing like that. Black your room out. Get that sleep, guys. And if you can't get that sleep, fight the person who's stopping you from getting sleep. Mindset. Guys, this is probably the most important thing alongside with nutrition, because if your mind's not in the right place, you're not going to want to get into the gym. You're not going to follow through with what I'm saying here. Okay, you're not gonna, you're not gonna succeed. You got to have the right mindset. You got to have your why. You got to have a really, really positive why. Positive affirmations to keep your mind in a positive state every day. In the morning, you're most susceptible to shit in the morning, right? If someone pisses you off in the morning, it probably ruins your day. All right, so get your mindset right in the morning. Tell yourself that you're going to have a good day. Tell yourself that you're not going to stress. That you're going to, I am statements in the morning are like so great. Try it for 8 weeks. Try it every day. And I guarantee you that you'll have a better day. Daily meditation. Now, meditation, you don't have to get all zenned out and sit in the corner of a room with your legs crossed. But just even if you're doing the rolling, or the infrared sauna, meditate. Focus on your breathing for 10 minutes a day. Focus on the breath in. Focus on the breath out. What I find really helps is get some earplugs. Okay, block everything else out so you can focus on your breathing. Your why must be really strong, like I said, okay? Your why must be stronger than your friends wanting you to go out in the piss. Your why must be stronger than when you walk past the chocolate aisle to pick out a chocolate bar, okay? You must make your why the most important thing in the world, and nothing will get in the way. Become obsessed with that why, okay? Because that is the only way that you will stick to the plan, all right? Write down your goal. Put it in front of you when you wake up. Okay, and assess and measure your goal as well. Get on a body scanner. Make sure your body fat's going down. Take photos. Do measurements. everything in your power. All right, have somebody to keep you accountable. You know, get a PT, get a personal trainer. Go to a gym where they actually keep you accountable. Don't go to one of these fucking shitty Globo gyms that really don't give a shit about you. All they want is your money. All right, they don't want to see you get results, because if you get results, you'll probably, you won't be going to their gym because their gyms are shit. All right, and figure out how you're going to do it. Maybe get a buddy, training buddy, somebody to keep you accountable, guys. Okay, so assess and measure to keep you falling off the wagon. Okay, so guys, that's a protocol for you to follow, of how to get rid of cellulite in 8 weeks. Okay, so if you want to know more about that, you want to get training programs or nutrition programs, then just hit us up, or go to our website, tfwdarwin.com. Okay, thanks a lot. See ya.